He was a king of boundless ambition, a warrior who rebuilt an empire and founded a city destined to become a wonder of the ancient world. Ascending the throne in 883 BCE, Ashurnasirpal II inherited a diminished Assyria, surrounded by cautious rivals and restless vassals.
His immediate goal was clear: to secure the borders, reassert Assyrian dominance, and restore the empire's financial strength.
He quickly launched a series of annual, ferocious military campaigns that redefined Assyrian warfare.
His military machine was unmatched, featuring expert chariots, cavalry, and a relentless focus on logistics and speed. He understood that fear was his greatest weapon, and he used brutality as an instrument of state policy.
His own royal inscriptions boast of the gruesome fates he inflicted upon rebels to ensure future compliance.
The purpose of the campaigns was not just conquest, but the extraction of tribute and forced labor for Assyria's grand projects. He pushed the borders to the Mediterranean Sea, securing access to valuable trade routes, timber, and the ports of Phoenicia. The immense wealth and resources he amassed were immediately diverted to his most ambitious project: a new capital city. Ashurnasirpal chose Kalhu, an ancient, dilapidated city, to be reborn as the dazzling center of his revitalized empire.
The new capital was built from the ground up, designed to be a testament to the unchallengeable power of the Assyrian state.
His northwest palace was a marvel, decorated with a mile of intricately carved stone reliefs, serving as political propaganda.
The carvings visually presenting his military might, his piety, and the crushing defeat of all his enemies to visiting dignitaries. Every wall was a declaration of his absolute, divinely ordained right to rule over the world.
The king famously invited nearly 7,000 people to the city's grand opening, showcasing its wealth and hospitality. The feast was another calculated act of propaganda, meant to overwhelm and impress both subjects and foreign guests. Ashurnasirpal was careful to project the image of a traditional, heroic Assyrian king, a fearless warrior both in battle and in the hunt. His revitalization of the empire depended on an administration that could effectively manage the empire's growing resources. The king was also the supreme religious authority, the earthly representative of the national god, Ashur.
Excavations in the city revealed incredible wealth, including exquisitely carved ivories taken as tribute from the West.
This art reflects the complex cultural exchange of the period, brought about by Assyria's military dominance.
He commissioned detailed historical records, ensuring his triumphs were meticulously preserved for all time.
Kalhu's construction was finished in just a few short years, a testament to the king's singular will and organizational power.
The king's name became synonymous with merciless power, instilling a fear that often achieved victory before a single arrow was fired.
His reign set the model for the entire Neo-Assyrian Empire, which would dominate the Near East for the next 2 centuries.
He secured the empire's economic future, ensuring that the wealth of the Fertile Crescent flowed directly to the Assyrian crown.
Ashurnasirpal II's impact was not just destructive. He was an innovator in statecraft, governance, and imperial control.
The palace reliefs remain the most powerful visual documents of the king's ideology and the brutal nature of his rule. Kalhu, despite its brief magnificence, was eventually abandoned, its wealth plundered and its glory fading.
However, the massive stone monuments he built survived the destruction, preserving the record of his terrifying reign. Ashurnasirpal II was the strategic and ruthless force who resurrected a fading power and forged the world's first true military superpower.
His legacy is one of absolute terror and breathtaking achievement. A king who built his empire on blood and stone. The ruthless builder established a standard of imperial might that dominated the Near East for centuries to come.